A really awesome moment. The moment we've all been waiting for. My friend Peter is going to play my other friend Phil Twerpin in a match. Peter doesn't know this, Phil doesn't know this, but I gave Phil a handicap, and I believe that's the way to make this fair. I'm going to start the game. I'm going to start the game and immediately leave. So I'm not going to participate in this game. Alright, so I'm going to get in. Right now it's a 3-on-1. Yes. So I'm heading back into the map. Now we have full access, but we have this bad music playing, so... What if there's a way I can start another instance of this? Probably not, huh? Okay, I'm gonna actually take the risk to leave. It's very crazy, but I'm gonna go to multiplayer. Find custom game. Spectate games. Here we go. Ooh, I had it. Yes. Spectate. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, cool. Here we're gonna have a nice view. Let's take off the fog of war. Solid Nate's dead. And here we have Peter. I've already destroyed all my stuff, and Peter and Phil haven't done shit. Okay, Peter. Uh-oh, maybe I gave Phil too much handicap. We'll see. It does kind of screw it up a little bit that I was on this map. Like, the starting positions might be a little bit weird because of that. Hold on a sec. Yeah, this is kind of loud here. Let me turn that down. Okay. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. Man, Peter, ooh. Peter's failing really hard here all of a sudden. I kind of thought he kind of knew the basics a little better. That's why I gave Phil such a big handicap. I gave him a 200% handicap. Villager. Phil might get his first win here today, guys. Maybe that's what he needs. As I said, we are live. We are doing this. I don't have chat up, I guess, right now. Let me see if I can get that going, though. Because nothing much happens in the beginning. You know, it's going to be... This game will probably take them a little bit of time to finish. Neither of them know how to use Siege. Neither of them know how to do... Oh, I really fucked up my title, too. Damn it. Oops. Okay. Shit. Yo, DJ, thanks for stopping in. I really fucked up my titles, but that's okay. I can retitle this later. Villager. So Phil Twerpin versus my friend. I gave Phil Twerpin a large handicap because Phil has not been able to win a single match on this game yet. He's not had a single victory. And I figure that, you know, he needs a handicap because my friend Peter's played this before. Let's go ahead and do this, get the chat out of here. But, let's see what Phil's antics are. And Peter, let's take a quick little look. So Phil does have 10 villagers. Peter has 9. So it's still really close. Is Peter going to do the town bell or anything? He did. See? That's a big difference in skill between Peter and Phil. Phil would just let the scout run by. Like, Phil just does not give a shit. Phil, like, never rings the town bell. He never puts his villagers in the town center. Today, I kind of trained him to do that during a game me and him played. But I still do stick with this handicap that my friend Peter does have a significant advantage, enough to warrant the 200% handicap. So let's see if, like, for example, Peter knows how to lure the boars and stuff. Phil doesn't know how to do that. He's really fucking around here with this. I don't know what he's doing. See, Peter already has a frickin' like an infantry unit already. That's crazy. He's doing a crazy build order, and he's luring boars. See, that's like a big difference between Peter and Phil. Phil just leaves a lot of livestock sitting out there. He doesn't even use them. So Peter should, even with the big handicap, I think Peter is still the favorite to win this. We shall see, though. Yeah, Peter got a nice lure of that boar. I don't know what he's really going to be doing with that militia unit, though. He should be out there scouting, is what I would be doing. I'd be out there scouting. Oh, and I just realized all my extra stuff is going to be for the pickings for these guys. That's the problem with having me in the game, is we have extra resources here because I was in the game. I shouldn't even have been there, but I just wanted to facilitate it and make sure it actually started and everything worked. They don't really deal with this game a lot, so I decided to take it into my own hands and do all of that type of work, you know? So yeah, I started the game, but Peter's gonna find all this extra livestock. I think the extra resources will help the game. You mean just this match, and more learning opportunities? Yeah, see, this is big time problems with Phil. I've told him about waypoints. He doesn't do it. He just puts his villagers. They just come out the town center, and he eventually makes a move once there's like 3 or 4 sitting there, or 5 or 6. You got to put your villagers on a waypoint. You have to put them, for example, to make them automatically start chopping this tree, automatically go into this wood line, automatically go to gold. You have to have them do something right when they're spawned. You don't just want to have them sit around. So anyway, going back to this, Peter has 14 villagers now. He does have 2 military units too. I'd like to see him use those. And now Peter's going to get some extra resources here off of my base. Now that's a little bit of, like I said, is something I didn't think about. But Peter won't be able to probably take these. I don't see him working on these elephants anytime too soon, but maybe later on in the game. And already Peter has the score advantage. So that's not good. 14 villagers for Peter, 19 for Phil. So we have a chance here for Phil now. 19 villagers for Phil's side. That's good to see. Phil has no military yet, but I'm glad to see Phil's doing some crazy economy. I'd go to feudal. He's already going to feudal. Oh my! And Phil has a lot of resources, dude. Wow, he has a lot of resources here. Oh man, Peter might be in trouble. Phil could go to Castle Age straight away. Okay, the population's about the same right now. Peter has more military, Phil has more villagers, but a lot of Phil's villagers sit around a lot. Phil also has double the resources coming in during any one time. Like, when one of Phil's villagers are chopping wood, he gets twice the comeback that Peter gets, you know what I'm saying? So if one of Phil's villagers are chopping 20 wood, Peter will get half of that, like 10, you know? I'm Team Solid Twerpin for this one. Yeah, we shall really see. This is a big thing for Phil. I kind of hope he can win this, but at the same time, I want my friend... Because I didn't even tell him he was at a handicap. So I don't want him to be outmatched thoroughly. I set this game up. I'm doing this because I think it's the most fair. It's very close score right now. Phil could jump right into the Castle Age, but see, he's not doing that. He's got 6 villagers just sitting around. He's making his things. This is his chance. But the big problem with Phil, and I thought about this before the game, is he does not know how to use siege weapons and stuff. So Peter could just keep going into the town center as long as he wants to. His economy is a lot worse, though. Phil has 23 villagers. Peter has 17. And he's not even in feudal age yet, so... Yeah, I don't know. I think Peter may be dead. He's walling up. That's good. Peter's getting some walls up. That's really good. But yeah, Phil's resource advantage is just way too great, dude. But then again, like, where's all of his food income? He's really balanced incorrectly. He's got a bunch of people on wood, 2 on gold, taking lots of resources, and not enough food. So Phil's definitely getting... He's completely bankrupt on food. I'm social distancing in the chat tonight. What do you mean? Did you finally get, like, confirmed? Okay, but anyway, Phil's got to get that food up, dude. What he did is he look at this. He put all of his stuff into that. He's trying to make units. He doesn't even have the houses. So he should be focusing on Castle Age is what Phil should be doing. Instead, he's going for military, which could really throw Peter off. That could really fuck him up. Because look at Peter with his 4 villagers sitting here. 2 stables? What are you doing? Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, I think my friend Peter's going to lose this game, guys. Maybe 150 resources was the best. That's why there's no one around me here. Oh, yeah, it's just you. Yeah, I can't imagine. Peter, what the fuck are you doing putting all these stables up? That's not the way. Oh my gosh, look at Phil's narrow. Oh, dude, Peter's screwed. Peter's in big trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Peter's fucked, dude. I cannot believe it. Phil's gonna win a game. Phil is gonna win a game. Wow. 17 vills. And Phil's got 23. Nate Challen is inner sports announcer tonight. What's up, Hair Metal? Yeah. Oh man, Phil is gonna... Ooh, I feel really bad for my friend. He has no idea that he's at this handicap and stuff. And what is he actually up to here? He has no food income. He's gonna have to call it. My friend will not be able to win this. He's got a little bit of units, but that's not gonna work against Phil, dude. Phil's got a good army here, and so Peter's gonna lose this game. Wow. Ooh, here comes the battle, and Peter cannot win this battle. Look, watch, manage your units. Peter runs away. Yep, I cannot win that fight. If we get it, we need a rematch with no handicap, right? Probably. Yeah, let's not give Peter any handicap. Peter with the quick wall. Throw down a house there. That's good. Good job there with the house. Do you have everything walled? This might give Peter enough time to get some, like, archers and stuff. That's why he should not have put down 2 stables. That was a really dumb move. Oh, barely got the walls up. I honestly think we should just have this game be resigned right now. But I'm gonna let him play it out. You should be fixing your wall up here because you can't defend that with just a few spears. Peter, what are you doing? So he's just under major pressure, and Phil's just getting to boom over here with his 42. But Phil stopped making his economy completely. He's focusing only on military. Look at his economy anyways, though. He's got a lot of resources. So Peter's gonna lose this game, I think. Linda, welcome. I'm actually casting a game between Phil Twerpin and my friend Peter. I thought Peter was actually going to be way better than this, but instead it's going to be Phil that wins this game. So I would like to resign from my friend Peter, but he'll play it out till the end, I think. Ring that town bell. There you go. Announcer Nate is savage. He's still doing some stuff here. And yeah, Phil doesn't understand this type of stuff. He'll just throw away his whole army against the town center. But Phil is retreating here. So who knows? Maybe my friend Peter does come back. Like I said, Phil's kind of stopped his... Whoa! There he's doing his military, though. I say he stopped his economy completely with 23 villagers for a very long time. But he's doing his military, though, so... And he has just so much resources coming in. He has so many resources coming in. Did he click up to the Imperial Age or something? Okay, so Phil's finally going Castle Age. That's gonna be it. Peter's still got a bunch of people in the town center, I think. Let's see. Let's verify that. Maybe not. No, he threw them all to the wood. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a handicap or a non-handicap match to see who the better player actually is. Here comes the town bell. Well, Phil. Okay, Phil's actually running away. Every time he's played a game I've watched him, he's just threw away his army all the frickin' time. Like, but yeah, having all those resources definitely helped. And this is crazy to see the scouts, how they changed it like this. This is so weird. Like, they never used to have scouts. Like, look at that. They turn into these old school looking scouts from Age of Empires 1 with the spears and the black horses. They're riding these brown horses, and then they start attacking the horses turned brown or black. Just like Age of Empires 1 is the model they're using. So I don't know if that's just a temporary thing right now for some reason, but my friend Peter must just be thinking, like, how in the fuck does he have all this stuff? Well, I'm going to reveal the spoiler that he got handicapped. So here comes Phil with the final blow. Yeah, Peter won't be able to defend against this. That's way too many units. So Phil is going to finally taste victory for the first time in his life. Your town center cannot save you here, Peter. He has way too many units. Oh shit, it's over. My friend Peter's saying he can't play the other match. Not tonight. How long have I been streaming? Like 15 minutes? I've been on for 17 minutes. So I think he's not going to play another fucking match, which sucks, dude. Ay. You beat Peter into submission, I guess. I rarely ever try to get someone to, like, reconsider, but I did today. I said, oh, come on, it's been 17 minutes, you have to go? He says fine, he did reconsider. Like I said, I hardly ever fucking ask somebody to change their mind. Hardly ever. I haven't probably pressed him on anything for 6, 7, 8 years. He said he noticed the handicap, but he kind of rolled with it. Phil's gonna have just unlimited shit coming in. Oh, and he has knights. Phil won a game. And Phil's making siege? What the fuck is this? Since when do you know about a siege workshop, Phil? I didn't know Phil even knew how to do a siege workshop. Never seen him have a siege workshop, ever. Kind of funny how Phil's focusing on the walls, though. Like, 2 siege workshops for Phil Twerpin. He can afford it, though. He's got so much resources. Look at that shit. So many resources coming in. I'm Team Peter for the rematch. Peter's not resigning, that idiot. Resigned, man. He's gonna come in hot and ready for revenge. So he claims he just did resign. So I will go ahead and trust that. Same thing. I'm gonna host the game just because I know how to make these things happen. These guys don't. There'll be no handicaps. Team Peter this time. I'm gonna congrat Phil on his match. Just told Phil what happened. I think he probably knew, but I said next match there'll be no more handicap. So, we shall see what happens. I just sent off the invites. I wouldn't actually have to be in this. I could just leave and let them start it. I really don't even have to be here. Zent? The fuck's he? That was the warm-up match, correct. Well, that was the match I thought we were going to have as the final, but that 200% handicap is insane. It's really insane. Get in here, Pita. Phil's hood. Phil actually won a match. That's good for him, dude. There we go. We got it.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
I'm going to actually let them start the game. Now we'll have a much better match. I really did Peter wrong there. I thought he could handle it. There's a bunch of things you can do, DJ. Like you can say things like,
Yes.
no.
No. Food, please. Wood, please. Gold, please. Stone, please.
See?
All hail, King of the Losers! Start the game already!
Okay, so those guys are going to start that match. Hopefully he didn't kick him out. Fuck, it kicked him out. God damn. Hoping that wouldn't happen. Motherfucker. Damn it, that sucks. Okay. I just don't think these guys are going to be able to figure this out. They're not friends. So, let me do this again. There will be an unfair advantage where I'm on this map, but whatever. Alright, here we go. That sucks, dude. That's bullshit. Didn't know that was going to happen. Really too bad. How's it an advantage? There's just extra resources on the map that there wouldn't normally be. So whoever finds all my extra food gets it. I'll probably get it and delete it. Like, I'll kill my own elephants. Alright, game on.
Food, please.
Wow. No, these are goldfish. See.
Villager.
Tidiga. Seigere. Erla. Rabwigge.
Erlen, bitte. Rabwigge.
Kia. Seigere. Kid. Seigere. Bonig. Ho.
Valgelen. Tiotke.
You might say, why are you playing solid, Nate? I'm just trying to get all my stuff out of, I never got into goldfish, so that gets me hungry for a snack. Nice to have a snack during a big event like this.
Villager.
I'm letting all my sheep rot, you see. I'm gonna get in there and watch the game here shortly.
Kia. Kid. Villager.
Erla ho.
Valgelen. Tiotke. Bitte. Ho. Bitte.
Kia. Ho. Ho. Kat. Ho.
Where's all my livestock? Huh. Nowhere to be found.
Kia. Bitte. Erlen.
Oh well.
Kid.
I'm dead. I had the best technology. I'm glad I didn't beat them on any stats. It's like, come on now. Okay, so we're going to go back and try to find this game. And I don't know, this might be really close. Might be super close. Me versus Phil Twerpin, it says. 1 versus 1. Okay, I didn't see it the first go around. It's got to be in here though, huh? Oh yeah, spectate, right. Of course. Here it is. Alright, this is the main event of the evening. Man, my friend wanted to quit after the 17-minute beatdown. It's like, dude, come on. It's still only been a half hour. And they're in the game. So, let's unlock this. Let's get up to live here. So it starts you from the beginning is what it does. We're going to get through this. Get us up to the live of the game. We might need a rubber match after. It's not going to happen tonight. I know he was barely going to frickin' do this one until I just said... Well, I said exactly... Oh, come on, it's only been 17 minutes. You gotta go, question mark? Then he said fine. So I'm glad he reconsidered, because it's like, dude, come on, man. So was there any more of my sheep anywhere? Oh, I bet you these were mine. Okay, yeah. And here goes all my livestock. It's been rotted. So now we're live. Okay, so right now, in the 10-minute mark of the game, let's just call it, Peter has 16 villagers. There's his resources up there. Phil has 18, and his resources are up there. So to be honest, Phil is actually in a stronger position. Well, Peter's actually advancing, though. Phil, I don't think is. Let's check that out. Yeah, Phil's still in the Dark Age. Okay, that's probably why. Okay, so it's about even. It's very even. Peter's a very defensive player. Phil's an offensive player. So I think Phil probably will have advantages in that way. And I'm surprised to see some of this stuff from my friend Peter. Like, he found these sheep and he just lets them sit there. I'm pretty shocked by that. I mean, food is so extremely important and he's not even scouting or anything, or he's not even taking his food back. Like, why not? See, where is his scout? I don't see his scout. Is his scout dead? Okay, there it is. There's Peter's scout, and where was Phil's scout? Is this Phil's scout dead already? I bet it is. Okay. So yeah, Peter's with the 16 villagers. He's making a couple more, 3 more. Phil's got the 19, and he's not even... He's pretty close to advancing. Yeah, Peter's got to take his stuff back and get it back in the base, though, man. That's very important. And he keeps on getting attacked by these lions. That's inconvenient. Lots more food to be found by these guys. Phil is no longer making vills. So I think what Phil's trying to do is he's trying to get to the feudal age. Yeah, he clicked right up. Okay. Yep, Phil decided to idle his town center for a while to get to the feudal age, and Peter's already there. But he has no food and no gold at all, so Peter's going to be sitting here in the feudal age for a very long time.
Villager.
And because he's doing these walls, he will find some sheep. I don't think Peter gives a shit about the sheep for some reason. Hopefully he doesn't make that same mistake and make 2 stables again. That's a big mistake. You gotta get these walls finished too. Otherwise there's no point. And see, here's why Phil ought to lose this game. Phil doesn't even get his boars. Look at this, 400 food each, just sitting there.
Villager.
He's not going to get those. You got to learn how to lure the boar. It's essential. You have to do it. Now Peter's got 21 vills. Phil's got 19. So this shows you why I thought Peter needed a handicap, or Phil needed a handicap at first. Peter, I think, has the big advantage right now. I think the more appropriate handicap would have been about 120, though. It would be a more fair score after I watched Peter play one. I wouldn't even want the rematch tonight if we got a close one. The loser could go back and watch this video and see what they did wrong. Well, the rematch ain't gonna happen tonight, if ever. I love spectating the games, though. So Phil's got 5 idle villagers. He is in the feudal age, though. His resources are very lopsided with a lot of wood. and not much of anything else. Peter is a lot more focused on the things he should be getting, which is food and wood and a little bit of gold. So Peter's playing more the way you should be playing. And Peter has a scout, and I believe Phil's scout is dead because I haven't seen his scout running around. That's important too, so he can get a lot more visibility. This is Peter's view of the map. So he knows he has these sheep, but he doesn't take them back. 8 idols for my friend Peter. Phil over here with the 2 idols. 22 villagers for Phil. 2 military. He still hasn't gotten any of the boars. I don't think he'll be doing that.
Villager.
So we got 23 now for Phil, and we got 22 for Peter. Very close game. When both guys come back, it would be an all-new game. Well, I will tell you this. Phil definitely has a lot more of a will to win than my friend Peter. He doesn't give a shit about most things in life, and he probably wouldn't like me for saying that. But when I compare him to myself, he's just doesn't give a fuck about anything, you know? Whereas I feel like I'm kind of like that, but I don't know. I think I care about stuff, you know? So, yeah, I think I'm different like that. Okay, anyway. But then again, his argument would be, well, I have a family, I have a wife. What do you mean I don't care about anything? It's like, well, fair enough. You care about your family, sure, I guess. But you didn't always have that, you know. Okay, 22 villagers for Peter. He just popped out. He got housed, and now Phil is at 25 total population, 23 villas. Very close game. Anyone's game. Whoa, I just noticed Peter has a huge score advantage, and I'm guessing that's completely because of scouting. Let's see, it shows us down here what the score is and why it is. Okay. Economy's very close, almost identical. Peter has a lot more techs, that's the answer right there. So Peter probably researched things such as horse collar. We know which makes your farms better. He probably researched the lumber camp upgrade, which makes your lumber camps or your villagers chop wood quicker. He probably researched mining. Maybe he did some blacksmith upgrades. And no, I don't see any blacksmiths, so he did not do that. But yeah, Peter's researching some techs where Phil is not, and Peter's getting the right resources here. He's got food and wood and gold. Phil is just sitting here. Ooh, see, Phil's gonna lose here. I can already tell. 8 villagers on wood. Why is that, Phil?
Villager.
Wait, he's got 15 on food though too. Okay. What he needs to do here, needs to pull off like 6 of these villagers from wood and get them onto gold. That's what he's got to do. He's got to pull off like 5 of those villagers from wood and put them onto gold. If I go to DQ, what should I get? Keep it simple, get a blizzard? Heath Blizzard. Are you going to do that tonight?
Villager.
But yeah, Phil, like I said, he's blind. He doesn't have any scouts. He doesn't have. He should be scouting the map with these guys. What he should be doing. But anyway, the score's going to Peter's side. He's got a lot more techs. Peter's going infantry. That's his bread and butter. He's got an archery range. He's doing some archers.
Villager.
Maybe in the next year or two. Just whenever you make it there someday. Heath Blizzard. Do that. Yep, do that. But I think what's going to happen here in this game, it looks like they're going to have a little bit of a fight during the feudal age, though. Oreo's the classic, but Heath is way better. Heath is better. Peanut Buster Parfait. I'm not an expert on those.
Villager.
So right now we got 29 vills for Peter with 5 military. And Phil has 28 and 2 military. So it's still, like I said, an extremely close game. And Phil, by the way, all of a sudden could go to the castle age. He got his wood and his food and his gold. He just doesn't have the buildings yet. So Phil's got to make a couple more feudal age buildings, then he could go to the castle age.
Villager.
Peter doesn't have the food income
Villager.
because he's making all of these armies. So my advice to Peter would be that You gotta use your army then, though. If you're gonna make an army, you can't just have it sit in your base. Otherwise, you shouldn't have made an army and just went to Castle Age, and then you could have gotten better units, such as knights, etc. So that's my advice for my friend Peter here. And he just got housed again. Wow, okay. He's still trying to make lots of villagers. Lit Gaming, what's up, dude? I think I should go out for lunch tomorrow. I'm not sure what I should get. Yeah, you can get a Dairy Queen. Okay, so Peter is gonna actually make use of his military. Good. We got some fireworks gonna happen. Phil's already on his way to Castle Age. No, he's not. What did he do with all of his stuff then? Look at this, guys. Look at this. Phil queued up 14 scouts in one of his stables. Terrible move. Instead of doing that, you should have just went to the Castle Age, dude. You had the food in the wood. That's a bad move, dude. You can only make so many scouts at once. What about your other stable? If you're going to do that much, queue up some in each. But yeah, you should have went to the Castle Age, dude. You get better units. You can get better upgrades with your blacksmith. You can make siege, for example. You can do a lot. So that was a really big mistake there by Phil. And now we have a battle here. Ooh, Phil's going to get crushed there. Peter's going to be coming in hot. Let's make everything visible. Okay, so Phil has 30 vills. Peter's got 34. See, this is... I kind of really figured... Are you playing with or against Phil? Neither. I'm not playing with or against. I'm actually spectating a game with Phil. And I should have done that in the title of the description, but I forgot to update it. Phil's playing a game against one of my best friends. And at first, we had Phil with a big handicap. I made Phil have a big handicap, and he slaughtered my friend, so I made it even, no handicap. Now my friend's doing better, but nothing's really written yet. Yeah, we're just commenting. We're commenting on this game, and I'm extremely interested in it because I've been wanting this match to happen for a long time. I was curious to see who'd be better, and I thought, like I said, my friend would crush him, so I gave Phil a huge handicap, but then Phil beat his ass, so... Now we have fair odds. They're both at the same handicap. Handicap means one player gets extra resources at the beginning and as the game goes. But right now it's even stuff here. So 59 population for my friend Peter and 42 for Phil. He's got a lot of units being made though. Here comes the battle. Phil's got some army. Okay, this is going to be a good game, guys. Looks like Peter's going to go straight for the wood line, which is an amazing move. He's going to get a lot of villagers down if he just makes this attack work. I would just zoom right in here, Peter. Just go right in. Where are you going, man? Right there. You must have seen it, didn't you? So now Phil's doing a counterattack. Exciting shit. Oh my. Peter, where are you going? And then Phil making his attack. Peter's probably going to run right back to his base. I bet you that's what he's going to do. He's going to be like, oh shit, I'm under attack. Let's go right back. In reality, he should be attacking Phil's villagers here. That'd be the better move. His houses will last a little while, you know. And Peter did exactly what I thought that he might do, and that's just run right back to your base. That's not the way to go, but he wants to defend, and that makes sense. These guys are stuck in the feudal age for forever here. 31 minutes in the game. Peter's gonna win this fight. He's got some spears in there and shit, so Peter ought to win that fight, I would think. I could be wrong on that. Phil's doing well. I think Phil's gonna win the fight now. Phil got the fight. Okay, but now Peter has spears. And so Phil's gonna get completely fucked by those spears. And Phil realizes that and he runs away. Maybe he doesn't realize that and run away. Phil doesn't realize that and he gets destroyed by the spears. Does anyone have any upgrades? No one has upgrades yet. Nobody has any upgrades on their units yet. Wow. No, Peter has some upgrades on the archers. Okay. Just not on the infantry. Oh man, this is getting good. Fighting that rubber match. Yeah, this is solid stuff. I like watching these. Well, what they call them is low elo legends. Peter's got the lead. Can he capitalize? It's funny how they're doing like the exact same thing. They're both just putting units out there. Is anyone even doing any villagers anymore? So Phil's got 30 vills. Peter's got 41. He's going to Castle Age though, guys. This is how my friend Peter will win. Phil is not worried about Castle, and that's what he's done in many games. He's completely neglected, advanced into the next stage, and he gets crushed in feudal forever. Like, he stays there. His opponents go to Imperial even. He's sitting there in feudal. Okay, so Phil finally realizes, like, I'm going to make some villagers here. What he really ought to be doing, probably, is make a market and buy his way up to Castle Age. You know, buy the food. What's with blowing your nose? Are you feeling sick now? No. Not at all. I feel fine.
Villager.
I'm a forever anti-COVIDer. Well, here comes Phil with an attack. I would do exactly what he's doing too. I would take a piece of the wall that's not defended by houses, hit that, he should get in no problem. Peter won't have time to react, but he is in castle. He's going to swing around and try to wipe up the army. I don't know. Does he have enough to take that? That'll be a close battle there. Who has upgrades? Anyone? Peter's got some upgrades, though. That's going to go far. Phil does not have any upgrades yet, so I would think... I'm going to put Peter as the favorite to win this particular fight. He's got some more units coming in. Peter ought to win this. If his units actually start attacking, that is. It's looking good for Peter here. He's got this fight. A lot of archers there in the back helping him here. Oh yeah, it's a big moment for Peter. That's... To me, looks like GG. That looks pretty darn good for Peter. I don't see how he loses this anymore. He's in Castle Age. Phil has no food. No food at all. Peter's got a nice, healthy mix. He's doing a lot of good upgrades. He's going to make some sick units. He could really finish the game with Siege, but will he do that? I don't know. Okay, so he's got 73 total pop. Phil's got 53. I mean, you know, for example, it's not like the game's impossible for Phil to win. I just don't think he can do it at this point. What I mean is if he gave this over to me, for example, I could come back and win. Or like many other players. But I don't think Phil will find a way to do that here, just based on how he's been doing so far. And Peter got some nice pickoffs there. He killed about 4 villagers. He's going to get one more here. Phil's not even doing anything, just letting it happen. And that's what he does many times when he's under attack. He just lets the person kill everything. So this is where Phil will lose, looks like. Peter's just going to walk in and do what he wants. Got all of his archers and shit. He's just going to dominate. Phil's not reacting at all. Terrible, Phil. What are you doing, bro? See, what he always does, Phil, is he lets his villagers just die. And then he starts, you know, bringing in his military. But what you should do is put your villagers in the town center, protect them. They won't get killed. They're all getting slaughtered. And you can bring in your military still, but yeah, this is how you lose, bro. It's over. So now this is where Phil should resign. It's game over. I would think Phil wins every time. I think the rubber match has to be some type of handicap. 125 sounds fair. Okay, here we go. Phil's got an army, though. that could wipe Peter out here. That could wipe Peter's current army out. Let's see. Does he have any upgrades? He got an attack upgrade. Good job for Phil, but yeah, no, Peter's gonna win this fight too, it looks like. No, Peter's gonna retreat! Okay. Ooh. Phil's gonna win it, he's got skirmishers in there. I don't know, I can't say. Maybe Peter does take this fight still. Close one. Remember, Peter's got some upgrades though on these archers. But yeah, a really close fight. They're both going to kill themselves completely. Peter must have a big army. He has no army anymore. Figured he'd be making more army, but he's not. Huh. Well, so if look at Phil's population at 19 though. His economy got decimated, and Peter has a healthy economy, 45 villagers, 73 total population. So, oh, and he does have an army right here. So, Phil ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. He picked off a villager. Peter's milking those guys for him. Oh, he got another villager. That's pro shit right there by Peter. He got 2 villagers before he died. So Phil's on the ropes with like 7 vills. He's not trying to reboom at all. 6 vills. He's not making any more. In other words, Phil is thoroughly fucked. He will not win. At this point, even if you gave the controllers over to me or a pro, it'd be hard to win the game. It really would. It'd be very hard. It all depends on how long Peter takes to finish it off, though, because he's not moving, so. Phil really ought to get these guys off of wood. That's the last thing you need right now is a lot of wood. Get them onto food so you can make more vills. Phil's instead focusing on army, moving in for one last attack. And this is going to be the decider. So Peter's got a lot of military in his base. He really does. He's got all that infantry, all those archers. What Peter really ought to do, though, is click up and upgrade your archers, bro. You could have made crossbows. Unless, who is he, the Spanish? Maybe they can't do that. I'm not sure Spanish can make crossbows. I think that's true. So yeah, I think the Spanish are like the worst archer civ out there. But he's got the pikeman upgraded, so yeah, that's going to crush the shit out of any horse unit. It'll kill him completely. Any feudal age horse unit, that is, big time. Keep in mind, Phil's still in feudal age. Peter's in castle. Goes a long way. And that's the game. So yeah, Phil, should quit right now. He's got 8 vills. Peter could literally go take down his town center right now. I would think. But we'll see how long it takes him to do it. Let's see. Can I? Oh, I was live. Yep. Nothing I can really do.
Villager.
But yeah, that's gonna be the game. See how Peter finishes this off. Playing very cautiously. But the damage is done for Phil. I mean, his economy got completely killed. Down to 10 vills. Peter's still healthy enough. He's got 45. He's not making any more though. He should be continuing to make more, but what do you do?
Villager.
He's even got some cav archers here. I would go with the forward siege workshop and finish the game if it was me. That's what I would choose to do. So we got 1-1. When will the rubber match happen? I will tell you this, spoiler alert. This rubber match between Phil and Peter might not happen, like you said, For like your Dairy, it'll be like your Dairy Queen timeline.
Villager.
It might happen in like the next 1 to 2 years. It won't happen very soon, I don't think. Peter will be happy just to win. Oh my gosh, Peter's going with the castle drop. Holy cow. That's a big F you in the face. A castle drop, dude. Holy crap. That's a big fuck you. Wow, Peter, that is too much. That is insane. Castle drop on Phil's ass.
Villager.
Holy crap. I can't believe Peter did that. That's so rude. That's like a heartless thing to do. I'm surprised. He's a pretty kind person, so I'm surprised he did that. That's really fucking brutal to do that to a guy. Surprised you had that in you. And Peter queued up 12 conquistadors. Wow.
Villager.
Phil says, "Holy crap!" in the chat. Games bring out a different side of people. I guess they do. Yeah, that's about the most rude, mean thing you can do to a guy is drop a castle at his base. That's just pure brutality. That's like having sex with a guy's sister or something. Maybe that's not the best example, but you guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, Peter really wrapped up the game with that. That is how you win a game right there. You drop a castle on the guy's base. You're gonna win. Wonder why his conquistadors. They are shooting, never mind. Phil called it. He said GG, and rightly so, it's over. I can't say anything, otherwise I would. All is fair in war, right? So Phil's not actually given up yet. He will probably very soon. Yeah, he has nothing left, so... Peter might drop another castle. Do it, Peter. Drop another castle up here. Make sure you completely finish his ass. Leave no stone unturned. He's dropping houses. Okay. I bet you Peter doesn't even realize a castle increases your population limit too by 200. Hard to remember that sometimes, actually, but it does. By 20, I mean, not 200 by 20. Gives you 20 extra population. A house gives you 5. And Phil's not. He's gonna just play it out to the way end here. It looks like, because he has nothing left. Peter suspects he does, so he moved out. Usually when you say good game, you quit, you resign. You know, Phil didn't do that. He just said good game and then just probably left. probably went and did something else. It's a good game, and then he probably just took off from his computer or something. Like, I'm gonna go make some food. He should have resigned though, just to save everybody some time, because
Villager.
Phil literally has a 0% chance of winning. Yeah, homeless. Okay, so he's actually there. But see, he has nothing. He has nothing at all. He's 0 population. He could have been producing archers. Oh yeah, he has no houses. See, yeah, he has no houses. He can't. That's what it means by homeless. Never give up. That's funny. And yeah, Peter's taking his time here too. He could have been just using all of his other military to get this done, but he's not. Is he still making conchs? Let's see. Yeah, he's making the shit out of those. GG, that's game. Well, we had one with Phil winning, one with Peter winning. Let's have a post-game interview with my friend Phil. I mean, I would call my friend Peter up on Skype and just ask him his thoughts. Phil left. He took off. He's not even on Steam anymore, so he just said, fuck it, I'm done. Would like to talk to my friend, but he doesn't want to probably be featured on YouTube, so I'll just let him go. And there'll be no gameplay from me tonight, so that's really all we had. We had a 1-hour stream featuring 2 games. Phil Twerpin versus Jibble Sandwich, a.k.a. Peter. Phil won the first one with a 200% handicap. Second game, there was no handicap, and Peter won very well. He definitely won. He showed that he was a better player. Phil has a lot of work to do to catch up to my friend even, so. Megadan! What's up, bro? I just got done. I'll tell you all about this. But anyways, that's all she wrote. There you go. 1-on-1. Phil and Peter end the evening tied. When will the final match happen? Even I do not know, but it will. So he says right here, he committed to a final match. And I agree that it's going to be... It depends on, honestly, me. How quickly I push them to do this. And I feel like we're not going to see the final match for a very long time. I would say the soonest we'll see it's probably like a month. But it might not be for, I don't know, it might not be for like 6 months or maybe even a year or something. Hopefully sooner than that. But yeah, we have to think about a handicap though, or else just give Phil more time to practice. What do you guys think? Let me see what my friend Peter said here. I'll just read what he said because he doesn't want to be featured on voice. I can tell you this. The villager raid after I won a fight was the beginning of the end for poor Phil. Yeah. Exactly, he's right. Yep, when he took down all of his, basically, economy, that was all she wrote for Phil. That was it. He let me slaughter them while his army was off fooling around. Yes. Yes, that is one of Phil's big problems with the game. Congrats on the win. You deserved it. He did. I'm going to put down Castle Drop was savage. Castle Drop was savage as fuck. It was too. That was just brutal. That was just nasty. It's like, holy crap. The Castle Drop. Oh my gosh. You just fucked him. Peter says I was proud of that moment. I'm going to say, like, I'm surprised your tender heart let you even do that. Because he's like a good person. He's a father. He's definitely a good guy. He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna put this castle on your face, bitch. Yeah, I'm surprised his his character allowed that. But alright guys, good stuff. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. And whatever else. Tomorrow is Wednesday. The day before Thanksgiving. So, take care, guys. Talk to you later.